Morning! Roll gang?
Starting with tears?
Yeah, I have a fucking tear in my eye.
Why? Coughing too much?
Oh, it was just a very difficult morning.
Oh my god, shut up. He was just coughing too much and now he has tears in his eyes. But good morning and welcome on in to this episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake.
Oh yeah, we are waking and baking this morning. We got a Tuesday Reviews Day scheduled. I just took a dab and and I'm still recovering.
Okay.
No, I'm good. I appreciate it. I do need my grinder so that I can grind up some of this beautiful watermelon mimosa by Kind. This fucking flower is really legit. Honestly, I know a lot of the people that work for this brand, and they know a lot about what it takes to cultivate some top shelf cannabis flower. This baby is unlike anything I've seen on the show. This is a absolute phenom. What do you think about it, Rachel? Here.
I am thinking that this is a beautiful nug and I'm very proud of it.
Wow. Why are you very proud of it?
This one is one of our house brands out the dispensary that I work at, and it's one of my personal favorites. Watermelon mimosa.
Yeah, this nug right here is easily a 5 out of 5 on the pre-smoke. I don't think there's any stoner on the face of the planet that would look at this and say it's not a 5 out of 5 on the fucking pre-smoke. Got unbelievable density and nug structure, crazy coloration, and the aroma is it's like orangey, like a classic tangy. Not really smelling the watermelon at all, but
I kind of get, I like that you say that because mimosa, if you think of a mimosa, it's normally with orange juice. I mean, they do have, the watermelon juice mimosas and stuff like that. And this being the watermelon mimosa, I think when you smell it, you definitely get more of the mimosa smell. But when you smoke it, you get a little bit of the watermelon-y mimosa taste.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more watermelon-y in the smoke, says Rachel. I'm really excited to give it a try. Give it a full-on judgment here based on the RSRS. But before we get on into it, we gotta give a shout out to the sponsors of the show because they make it happen for the Weekday Wake and Bake and help out all the roll gangsters along the way too. So, Rachel, what do you think about doing the quick ad read?
Of course. So first and foremost, as we all know, Oaksterdam University, the very first cannabis college and a great place to go get all of your cannabis knowledge. If you're looking to get into the budding cannabis industry, you can use the promo code Rolling Spoon, which is one word, for 10% off of your tuition. And even if you don't have the time or you've already done some education in cannabis and you just want to get some merch or something, you can also use that promo code for those type of things on the website. And then, of course, the handy-dandy cannabis multi-tool, the Rolling Spoon, helps you seal the deal and roll a dime every time. And on Tuesdays, it's especially important for us to get that perfect time every time so you can have the fair and even judgment between all of the flowers because it ensures you're basically going to get the same roll every time. So you're only judging it on the flavor, the effects, and the burn of it because it's all the same.
Yeah, exactly. We got reviews for all different types of cannabis products, but for cannabis flower and joints in particular, it would genuinely affect the score if you rolled a shitty joint. You know what I mean? You could roll a shitty joint of some really good weed, and the weed probably wouldn't get the wouldn't score as high as it deserved to score. So. Yeah. We're going to make sure we roll the same exact joint as we roll on every Terpene Tuesday Reviews Day episode of the show, just so that we can ensure that the flower gets the proper judgment. Man, I am absolutely obsessed with the way this flower breaks down and the aroma of it. It is extremely, extremely satisfying and pungent. Give this baby a whiff.
Oh, yeah.
It smells almost syrupy.
Yeah, it
right?
does. A little bit.
Classic aromatic flavor. I am really fucking excited to get on into this smoke. But what is this brand all about? Do you know anybody that works for this company?
I do. I know quite a few people that work for it, actually. Like I had said earlier, it's one of our house brands at the dispensary that I work at. It's really popular, and I've honestly sold quite a bit of it throughout the past couple of days. It's been one of the recommendations that I've been making. First off, like just the name of the strain, cultivar, watermelon mimosa, that's like definitely up my alley when it comes to like flavor profiles and everything. So I'm really excited for this one, and I know I've even had customers coming back for it again. So I'm excited to be able to give it a nice good score on the show today. Hopefully we'll see.
So this is a house brand of the dispensary?
Correct.
What's like the cultivation of this? Like is it do you know if it's hydroponic? Is this Tahoe Hydro?
It is Tahoe Hydro.
It is? Mm-hmm. You can confirm. Wow.
Yes.
So basically what
it
makes
also
this...
says it right here.
Yeah?
Tahoe Hydro
Company. Tahoe Hydro Company. So do you know, that basically means the difference between this cannabis and other cannabis is it was not grown in any grow medium. There was no soil, no cocoa or perlite, nothing like that. These roots are exposed at the bottom of the plant. They're just exposed to the air. And then the roots themselves are spritzed by a water sprayer that has a bunch of nutrients and other plant food within the water. So you don't actually need a grow medium when growing hydroponically, allowing you to grow a lot more perfect weed. You know what I mean? There's no factors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think it goes to show with the products that they put out.
Yeah, no doubt. So a 5 out of 5 on the pre-smoke judgment is seemingly perfect. And it really is seemingly perfect. It's got that, like, it had that perfect, like, berry, almost a giant grape. It was like a giant grape was the size of the bud.
Yeah.
Super dense, unbelievable aroma, like, really just doing it right. And it's crazy to think that it was grown with no soil, isn't it?
That's just so crazy, you know?
Yeah. There's so many different ways you can grow some good, fine cannabis. I just think hydroponic gives you the most control, you know? Because you can't really control what's in the root bed in soil. Like, in soil, the root bed's fucked, we're fucked. But in hydroponic, you know, you can flip the whole entire script. All you have to do is change out the water.
Yeah, but it's just, like, crazy to think of cannabis growing in water.
Yeah, literally in water.
That's so cool.
Super fucking cool. But let's spark up this Tahoe Hydro, the kind watermelon mimosa, here on this Tuesday Reviews Day. We already gave it a 5 out of 5 on the pre-smoke judgment.
Sure.
What are the other factors that we like to judge here on the show?
We like to judge ash color.
Yep.
We like to judge the throat hit.
Mm-hmm.
We like to judge burn time effects, all of that.
And of course, the flavor.
Yes.
Which comes first. So, the flavor of this cultivar... Oranges to the face. It tastes like a classic Tangy strain. Man, super fucking rich and decadent. So citrusy, but like, it's got hints of like gas, like purple.
It's just a very enjoyable smoke. Like the flavor, I think all of the flavors work together really well.
Yeah.
Look at the ash color too.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's burning white as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking scary good.
And cream. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go, like, the flavor profile, I'd say it's a 5 out of 5. You know what I mean? It tastes like orange punch. You know what I mean? That orange punch. It slaps in the face, kind of like that orange high C, if you've ever had it. The mall juice. Wow. Yeah. Super sweet. Super potent. You know, it's just a really enjoyable aroma. I'm going 5 out of 5 on the flavor.
Me too.
Without the shadow of a doubt.
Me too.
Next up, like Rachel said, the ash color is really fucking light. Really fucking light. I don't know if this is whipped cream color. It's pretty damn close to a 5 out of 5. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's that nice, it's definitely cumulus cloud white. It might even be almost whipped cream white. This is a genuine, probably 4.5 out of 5 on the ash color, which is fucking crazy because that barely happens, right?
Yeah. Normally it's 3 out of 5.
2 or a 3 out of 5. We're gonna give it a 4 on the ash color. And then what about the throat hit? What do you feel about whenever you take a rip? How's that, like, full body, like, full body effect of the rip, you know? Can you really detect the medicine, or is it a little bit too light, or is it harsh at all?
It's like, it leaves an imprint almost, but it's not like burning or like I need to cough or anything. Like it's...
Like a slap.
Yeah, like it's like heavily smooth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
it is heavily smooth. Heavenly smooth. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's that full rip. When you take a puff of it, you're not trying to get more potency out of the rip. You know, some herbs, you're trying to get a nice fat rip so that it can rip fully. This one's kind of scary, you know? I feel myself right at the edge of coughing. And that's kind of exactly where I want to be. Yeah, like you said, leaves an imprint, like a slap.
Yeah.
You know, that redness left behind.
Yeah.
It's got that,
that's
like...
That's a good way to describe it.
Very slappetizing. I love the throat rip too. 5 out of 5 on the throat rip. Mm-hmm. I mean, this baby is climbing the charts, the score. God damn. So last but certainly not least, we got the definitive judgment segment where we dive on into like the experience of the whole process. What do we think the testing numbers were at? What are we thinking the terp profile will look like? But before we get on into it, shout out the Rolling Spoon and Oaksterdam University, the main sponsors of the show, and all the Roll Gangsters tuning in on all the streaming platforms. We absolutely love to sesh with you guys and blaze one up every weekday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific. So what's your experience been like with the watermelon mimosa so far?
So far, I really don't have anything to dock it on, in my personal opinion. I really like it. That would definitely be the type of flour that I would go to if I was going and purchasing flour.
Yeah. Super tasty, super clean, unbelievable experience. I'd say somewhere in like the 25 to 27% range seems fitting. Lots of limonene, I would guess, is in it. We'll see if there's any other present cannabinoids. Definitely a very solid burn time. We're not going to have to re-spark it, and it's burning forever. But, yeah, dive on into the testing results. Yeah. Read them off for us.
I'll read them off for you because I know them.
Yeah, you do. You sell
I won't give it.
Give a shout out to the squad over at the dispensary. This is some really fabulous product that you guys have. And honestly, I went in and bought it on a really great deal. This was like $27 pre-tax. And that is really fucking fire.
Yeah, the deals change every single day, but we definitely have some good ones. There's normally some pretty good deals on flowers, normally 30 or 40% off. So
yeah, I think I got 40% off.
But yes, so for the kind watermelon mimosa, we are sitting at 22.3%. Okay. We have Mercy, 5.9.
Whoa.
We have Caryophyllene, 3.9. And then we have Pinene, 3.8.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
A mimosa strain with no limonene. This is crazy. I wonder how the orangey taste is coming through. It's just genetics, flavonoids. You know, that's why I leave a little room in the definitive judgments. I will say the effects are a 10 out of 10. I am really enjoying the nice mood-boosting, uplifting effects that the smoke is giving off. It definitely didn't smoke like this report, though.
Here's my question, because on the jar, even, it says indica on it, and Myrcene is listed and stuff, so you assume, is it affecting you like you think an indica does?
No. I'd say I'm experiencing sativa effects. You know, I have the nice mood boosting. Of course, we're smoking it in the morning, but we've judged stuff that's really put us down.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
And this
that's
just
not having that effect on me.
Yeah. As we get more deeper into smoke, taste it now. It's gassier. So I do see a little bit more of that myrcene. Like, it's a little bit more gassy and a little bit less orangey the whole way through the smoke. But the effects are still the same. I really enjoy this smoke. I'm going to give it a solid 18 out of 20. Seems super fitting. I'm really enthused by the burn time, the effects, the smoke. The only parts I'm going to dock it are, it really didn't align for me with the packaging at all. Anything but the name. You know, the terp profile was, it tastes like citrus. And there's no citrus terpenes in there.
But the mimosa gives you that, you know, kind of the little promise of a little citrusy, because mimosas are normally just orange juice and champagne. So
it makes you wonder, though. There's this classic age-old method of curing your cannabis with orange peels, and it gives a little citrusy taste to the flower. I always really like that method for tangies or mimosas or stuff like that. But, like, then, if you did that, you wouldn't necessarily test any limonene for it to smell like oranges. And this definitely has the indica profile, but, man, such a creativity-boosting effect.
Definitely. I'm not feeling weighed down or, like, I just want to go lay back on the couch or anything. I feel like my brain's just firing.
Yeah. We feel like we're going to probably go for a walk or something like that. Shout out to the whole entire squad tuning in. Got Cali 420 Love. It's super hot in Vegas, bro. We gotta smoke one, make it a little bit harder. We got the Jack Herrera Cup tuning in. Absolutely love to see it. We got the Wizard drinking some mall juice. Shout out the mall juice. Oh, yeah. All the homies tuning in to the episode on all the streaming platforms. Shout out. Want to tell them really quick, if this was somebody's first time ever tuning into the Weekday Wake and Bake, what would you tell them? You know what I mean?
We are a morning show that goes live at 10 a.m. every weekday, and we talk about different content, whether that's news, cannabis news, sports news, pop culture news, or just reviewing products. We are here, that we're both in the cannabis industry, passionate about that, and we like to just come on here and start our day off.
Yeah, because after all, it is stoner law. We're blessed to have a woke, so we are blessed to have a smoke. And let's do it together, because togetherness, the more the merrier. and spread love and have a great day. Let's do the tallying of the score. How about it? This is going to be an absolute whopper of a score. We've got 5s representing 20 points, 4s representing 15 points, and we had 5s on pre-smoke, flavor, and throat hit. 20, 40, 60. A 4 on the ash color, bringing us to 75. And add in the 18 from the definitive judgments, bringing us to a final score, whopping 93 out of 100. Wow. An absolute world-class cultivar. And honest to God, it really is. Like, it doesn't get much better. You really have to cut corners because it's got that sex appeal nug. It's got the crispy, potent, and sweet aroma and flavor. It's got that throat rip that everybody's looking for. Smoked super clean for a long time. That resin drippage was mega around the joint. It doesn't really get much better than that. For me, I like personally stonier flower, fuck all the fruity shit. Give me some gas to the face. But this is one of the best, mimosa, tangy, lemon tree-esque flavors I've had for sure. I absolutely love it. A banger produced by Tahoe Hydro. How about it? Did you enjoy it? And sign us off.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it, and I think that anybody that's interested in trying it definitely should. Any of the kind products, I think, too. But again,
how can I get more?
It's sold at a lot of different dispensaries, also at the one that I work at, so you can come on in and get it.
Oh, I would love to come through and buy it from you.
It's almost like you did.
Oh.
Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake. We will see you tomorrow with Stony Sports Report.
Fuck yeah.
Excited for that at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We hope you have a great day, and we'll see you later.
Yes. Gang. Oh, shout out to my mom, the Sky Soul Yoga. We're going to be repping all this shit pretty often, but amazing yoga experience from one of the greatest minds in yoga. I'm just so blessed to be a product of hers, just like Sky Soul Yoga. And if you're interested in yoga, go over and give her a follow at her new project, Sky Soul Yoga on Instagram. Really appreciate all the roll gangsters. Mwah!
Have a good day.
Tomorrow.
Good Tuesday.